Oh man, so now we covered this situation months ago when this girl named Hannah Cobb fatally shot her boyfriend Telvin Osborne after returning home drunk from a club at 5 a.m. Now officially the grand jury decided to not pursue charges. This is getting a lot of mixed reactions, you feel me? Because initially people were supporting dude, but then when people seen some of his past messages and tweets about black women and his love for white women, y'all know how that stuff go. A lot of black women removed their support for dude, and I understand why. The same thing happened in a situation where a guy was stabbed in Miami. I believe a Nigerian dude was stabbed by his white girlfriend. Similar situation with people going through his social media history, finding some things and saying, okay, you feel like this about the black community or black women, they're not going to support you. So this was a controversial situation, and I'm going to go ahead and catch y'all up with the previous coverage so you can understand why this is a shock that this girl was not guilty, but they didn't even press charges. Peep this real quick. Oh man, so details around this story are progressing fast, dog. So this post started to go viral right here. So this says, my cousin's girlfriend Hannah Cobb killed him Sunday morning and is claiming that she got drunk at the club and came home to clean her gun at 5 a.m. and it accidentally went off. Her dad is a cop, and currently she has not been charged. The Burke County Sheriff has already been warned that it's about to get very real down here. My family is too deep in the area for this to be taken lightly. Rest in heaven, Telvin. We gonna get justice one way or another. So this post started to go viral and people started to dig and find more information about this couple right here. But as of now, she has been charged, but people were causing a ruckus on social media. This lady right here named Erica made this video right here. Let's peep real quick.
Did you hear about the man in Georgia who was shot and killed by his girlfriend, yet she wasn't arrested because she said it was just an accident? At 5:45 on Sunday morning, the police were called to the home of Telvin Osborne, also known as Telbo Rackins, in Midville, Georgia. When police arrived, they found Telbo deceased from a single gunshot wound to the chest, and his girlfriend, Hannah Grace Cobb, admitted to shooting him. 28-year-old Hannah Grace Cobb is the mother of Telbo's 2 children, and police say she's fully cooperating with the investigation. Yet, Telbo's family says, why is there an investigation? She should be in jail. More details emerged, and it turns out that hours before Telbo was killed, the two had went out dancing at the club. And when they returned home, she was reportedly drunk, and she took out a weapon, began cleaning it, and claims that the weapon misfired, shooting him in the chest. But nobody believes that. Most of all, his family, who have questions that nobody has been able to answer. Telbo's brother, Roderick Osborne Williams, questioned, why wasn't the gun on safety while you were cleaning it? And who parties, goes home with their significant other, and immediately starts to clean a gun?
That sound crazy.
In the middle of the night. Roderick believes this is a cover-up, and Hannah Grace is about to get away with murder. Researchers actually found footage on Telbo's Instagram story from hours before the killing, and it shows Hannah dancing wildly at the club and pointing up the gun sign at Telbo while he's filming. Here you can see Hannah dancing in the club and pointing the gun symbol at Telbo while he's filming. The camera seems to linger on these girls a little bit too long, and watch Hannah's face. She's giving him the death stare. Here she goes again. Neighbors who know the couple say that Hannah has always been extremely possessive and controlling of Telbo, and they believe she is capable of hurting him intentionally. Do you think Hannah shot Telbo by accident, or is there some kind of police cover-up? Leave a comment to let me know.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the one for conspiracy theories, and I think this is very convenient because this is wild. She is pointing the gun side, but people do it all the time. And her giving this stare, it is convenient for her to say, oh, look. But when things happen, it's like, now you start to pay more attention to shit like that. So is it something there? Maybe. What y'all think? Is there something there when it comes to this little look she gave him right there, the gun signs and shit, bruh? But I just think, dog, it's too wild of a story for her to come home 5 o'clock in the morning while you're drunk and decide to clean your gun. What? Huh? That's the thing about these situations, though. If you let it tell the story, you can say whatever you want to sometimes, man. This shit crazy. So people are going through Telbo's social media. It says, thank you. It says, thankful for this little blind blessing of mine. This is him with his child. And it looked like a Georgia boy, a country boy, cowboy. Dr. Umar Johnson was sharing the information on his social media saying, what would she tell his children? Rest in peace, brother. And also put Snowbunny. Rest in peace to our brother, Snowbunny. And then the no Snowbunny logo. The Umar is crazy as hell. But people are now getting upset about these posts. Not this one right here. That says, I'll kill for her. I'll kill about her. And I ain't scared to say I'll die about her. But this post is getting a lot of attention. I guess it's from when he was really younger. It says this nigga here say he'll smash a white dog before he smash a black girl. This was in 2014, a repost of him saying, I'll smash a dog before I smash a black chick. It gotta be a white dog though. So of course people on social media are saying things like this. I have no words. What the fuck is going on? This is the level of cooning is absolutely life threatening. And I'm not shocked. Fetishizing white people will get you killed. They said his fetish and cooning was his downfall. This is his Twitter. Team White. His Twitter was Team White Girls? What? Huh? Wait, what? Wait. Oh. His name is Team White Girls. White girls are food. Oh, this man was committed. This gotta be a new Twitter. Nah, he was committed to it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Boy, I wonder if Umar saying this shit. Seemed like a normal Georgia nigga, but damn, boy, I guess hell nah. Throughout 2014, I lost a couple hoes while I'm still a pimp. Team White Girls. Dang, it's crazy something that you love so much end up taking your life. Like I'm thinking it's some like, you know, he ended up falling in love with a white girl due to proximity. Sometimes that happen. But nah, bro was committed to the shit. So hey, bro, I already know how this is gonna go on social media. But the woman has been booked on involuntary manslaughter. This is a felony, okay?
Today, a woman has been arrested in connection to a deadly Burke County shooting. Sheriff Alfonso Williams announced the arrest of Hannah Cobb, who's facing a charge of involuntary manslaughter in the death of 30-year-old Telvin Osborne. Investigators say Osborne was found Sunday morning inside a home on 4 Points Road in Keysville with a gunshot wound to the chest. Incident reports say Cobb said that while she was checking her gun, it went off, hitting Osborne in the chest, telling authorities she thought the gun was in safety mode while she was checking it. Sheriff Williams says that's not the case, and this is not being ruled as accidental.
Okay.
Osborne was pronounced dead at a local hospital.
Through this investigation and interviews with family members, it is evident that both families are deeply concerned for the well-being of all parties involved. The case is truly heartbreaking, and we're committed to treating the victim and the families with the utmost respect.
Sheriff Williams says they are still investigating the case.
So yeah, they say her daddy's a damn cop, but he ain't the sheriff. The sheriff like, nah, my boy, this is for sure a true killing now. All right, so this article has more details, okay? So it says the case required a considerable amount of time and attention to detail, ensuring that there is a comprehensive sifting of the evidence and we have filed appropriate charges. At no point during the investigation was there any information about a person cleaning a weapon. This is all from the sheriff speaking. The sheriff stated that alcohol was involved in the shooting and they're not listing this as accidental. He also said there was an altercation with some pushing and shoving before the incident happened. So Sheriff Williams says it is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce a firearm into an argument. After a thorough sifting of evidence and interviews with friends and family members and other information gathering, we were able to secure warrants and make an arrest in this case, he said. He said that during a painstaking process, authorities were able to understand the relationships, habits, and lifestyles of those involved. He described the victim as a father, son, and employee at the Savannah River site, adding this is very tragic that he's lost his life. This case is being treated as a homicide, and some family members felt the sheriff's office wasn't doing enough. Right now, the sheriff said more charges could be a possibility or charges could be upgraded. I know people gonna be mad at him saying, oh yeah, you know, you got what you was looking for in the Snowbunny, you got Snowbunny. I know a lot of people gonna be saying that, but I understand some people when they say, okay, you can love who you love, but the only problem comes when you disparage your own kinfolk, skinfolk. Like, that may be a thing, and I respect that. I wish the brother wasn't doing shit like that. Wasn't saying things like he was saying, I smashed a dog before I smashed a black chick. And he does have the right to have his preference, you know. I don't give a damn. That's his preference. But people are going to react a certain type of way once they find out this information. And they ain't gonna get that much support. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I know how things go. I've been paying attention to these things for years. And they are about to say, it ain't our problem. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's gonna be in my comment section as well. Some brothers gonna be like, justice for him regardless. But hey, so like I told y'all, in response to them saying they not gonna pursue any charges, this person right here says, guys, wait, is this not the nigga that said he would rather sleep with a dog than a black woman? Dude says, rest in preference, she made your wish come true, bozo. She really got away with murder. Wow. And the hate under these comments is unreal. Some people just don't know how to forgive. Live by the Becky and die by the Becky. And hey, man, what's interesting is they did say that it was self-defense because he came at her with a knife. Okay, they said it was self-defense, but initially she was cleaning a gun and the gun went off. Was the story that was told, but now it's self-defense. That sounds insane. I don't know, but y'all gotta let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.